Listening practice 2.
Listen to part of a discussion in a biology class. As you listen, try to complete the notes below, then use the notes to help you answer the questions. Hybridization is the process through which two different species interbreed to create offspring with a mix of the genetic qualities of both parents. Can anyone give me an example of either a hybrid animal or a hybrid plant?
Mules are hybrids. They're a mix of a horse and a donkey.
Okay. Actually, mules will be a good example of many of the aspects of hybridization that we'll talk about today. First, let's talk about how and when hybridization occurs. In the wild, hybridization is extremely rare. It only happens when you have two closely related species that have overlapping territories. So, for example, if you have wild donkeys and wild horses living in the same area, there is a chance that they will interbreed. But even in those situations, chances are less than 1 in 1,000 that any interbreeding will occur.
So then why are there so many mules?
Well, that gets us to the second manner in which hybridization can occur. It is frequently induced by humans for our own purposes. This is especially true of plant hybrids, which are a bit easier to create than animal hybrids. But sticking with the example of donkeys, the reason there are so many is that we purposely breed them on farms. Now, why would we do that? The answer is that mules are often better as work animals than either donkeys or horses. They kind of combine the best qualities of the horse and the donkey. This is what is known as hybrid vigor. Often, when you create hybrids, you create offspring that are more robust than either individual parent. Now, there are drawbacks. First, as many of you probably know, mules are sterile. They can't produce their own offspring. That's because of the mismatch of their chromosomes. You see, a horse has 64 chromosomes, while a donkey has 62, producing a mule with 63. But when mules mate, the chromosomes don't match up correctly, resulting in their sterility. Another drawback is that hybrids are not always better than their parents. For example, hybrid butterflies often lack the protective coloration of either parent and therefore make easier prey for predators.